Oh, Brainiacs. Today I'm in an alright mood. Definitely in an alright mood. See what kind of trouble we can create. Kind of chaos. Yeah, no doubt about it. Gonna have some fun tonight. Like always. Manic Monday. I don't know what it is, man, but it's like it's the energy. I told the wife today. I just told the wife about not even an hour ago, I do believe. I was cracking on her, man. Had she asked me if her ass looked fat in them pants, I'd have said something really, really stupid. Like, oh yeah. That's the kind of energy that I've got. Cranking it out, no doubt about it. I'd say Deep State, go for some dark mojo. God. Oh yeah. MOJO. I call it the human jet fuel, no doubt about it. Anybody interested in some of that liquid human consumable fuel keeps me wired all night long. Consult Miss Tina Danley there in the Matrix Minds chat. She'll hook you up, no doubt about it. No doubt, my friends. Let's talk about anything and everything under the sun. It is Manic Monday. We're going to talk about all kinds of shit going down in the vegetable tray we call Washington, D.C. We're going to talk about some other things. It's popping up all around the world. Your show, The Matrix Minds, no doubt. Brainiacs, buckle up. Crank it up. Don't forget to share this broadcast. Share this podcast. We'll be right back on the other side. Crank it up, Brainiacs. Let's do this.
What do you say, Brainiacs? You guys ready? It's time. It's showtime, brains. That's right. It's Matrix time.
That's right.
And it's go time. Welcome aboard, everybody. Let's go. Talk about ufology, conspiracy, controversy, and anything and everything that we can get into tonight.
That's right.
Let's go.
Mr. Eddie Cassie says, crank that shit up, Brainiac.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Crank it up, Brainiac. Yeah. It's definitely your show. Your show, and we appreciate you for being here. Buckle up, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, Brainiacs. Welcome aboard, no doubt about it. What are we gonna talk about? Like I said, I'm cranking on some. Oh shit! This shit should not even be legal. Tina Danley, we gotta write Trinant. We definitely gotta write Trinant, and just change the name. Change the name of this to natural jet fuel. Holy shit! Right there, baby. Oh my God, where are you guys at? Let's go over to Brainiacs chat and say hello to everybody. Everybody that's up in here. Oh, look, I see Sue. I see Andy. Yabba dabba doo. What's new with you? I heard Andy fell off the porch. Got drunk, got shit-faced, and fell off of the porch. Just kidding. I don't think he got shit-faced. I think Babe accidentally, his dog accidentally tricked him and made him fall and hurt himself. What's up, Mr. Mike Pyle? What's up, buddy, bro? My ground pounder, brother from another mother, no doubt. Mr. Earl Fields in the house over there. What's up, bro? I hope everybody is doing well. Everybody, I got some stuff to share with you. I do. Let me go over here. And I'm going to show you something right here. It's right here. I hope you guys can see this screen. I hope you can see the screen. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Do you guys remember this? This is funny, but yet not funny. We all know what the hell CERN is, right? The Large Hadron Collider, CERN. You know that bastard fired back up, right? It fired back up, it was last week? I do believe it was like last week. Now, you know, the conspiracy had been going around CERN was they're able to create black holes and change realities and shit like that, right? That was the conspiracy. Well, the Daily Beast. Damn, am I shaking? The Daily Beast says today. Oh, I'm sorry. This was Saturday. My bad. I'm all right. I'm gonna. That time that Stephen Hawking had hoped to see a black hole from Earth. Well, yeah, he says, I hope you all make black holes, says Stephen with a broad smile. This was Stephen Hawking, by the way. This is something that he'd put out. Well, we exited the cargo lift and taken underground, blah, 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 to 5-star. Let me just get into this. Where? This is, all right, this was in 2009, and someone had filed a lawsuit in the United States concerned that CERN's newly constructed Large Hadron Collider, or the LHC, would produce black holes or another form of exotic matter that could destroy Earth. Well, here's the thing. They fired this bastard back up. Okay, I do believe not even a week ago. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this article in the chat over here at the Brian chat. Where? Yeah, there we are. There, you guys are over here. All right, there it is. No, Andy, you fell off the damn porch drunk, bro. Damn Babe jumped on me. See, he's blaming the dog. Too many edibles. What you get? Participating in the Matrix, can't deal with the shit. Take edibles, get drunk, fall off the porch. See, if you were on MOJO, bro, you'd have just floated right off the porch. You'd have floated right off the porch. Not worried about it. Anyway, scope it out. I just dropped in there an article that's interesting about CERN, okay? You gotta remember, they were smashing particles at like, I don't know, 2.5 TeV, or what's called tera electron volts. And they have cranked that shit up to like, I think it was 6 and 7, upwards as to 8. I don't really know exactly what it is and what the percentage was, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this is some crazy shit, Brainiacs. I'm also gonna share with you some, I want to say, insider news, but it ain't no insider news. Right here, April 14th, just this past week, Russian hackers. Now, check this out. Per mainstream Russian news, mainstream bought and paid for by the leftards. Russian hackers are targeting cameras at the Ukraine coffee shops now to spy on convoys of Western military aid, top NSA officials say. Okay, come on, man. So we already know that Sue Phoenix says, Sue Smith says, say, hashtag save babe. Right. Oh shit. Yeah, hashtag save babe. We'll make that an official Matrix tag. Hashtag save babe. But okay. Russian hackers are using creative ways to tap into cameras in Ukraine, according to U.S. officials. Now, let me share something with you. Okay? This is a bunch of bullshit. Now, I'm gonna drop this up in here in the chat so you can see it, share it. And I'm going to show you right real quick. I'm going to go to a completely different screen. All right, I'm going to go to a completely different screen. We're going to go right here to just a Brave browser, an open empty browser. And I'm going to say, literally, anybody can do this. Live world cameras. Now, mind you, let's go back. Yahoo News per mainstream says Russian hackers are using creative ways to tap into the cameras in Ukraine, according to the United States officials. Now, mind you, I'm taking you to EarthCam right here. Anybody can search for this, EarthCam, right? And look what we've got. Do you see this? This is in Covington, Kentucky, downtown Covington. Let's see how pretty. Wow, that looks really pretty. Yeah, we'll just go check that out. It is now 54 degrees in Covington. This is live. Cincinnati, Covington, looking over. This is Cincinnati Stadium. Looking over and look at this. We can even like zoom into this shit. See this? Is that a Russian? It looks like a Russian vehicle carrying United States military grade weaponry. Yeah, somebody needs to let them know that we tapped into Cincinnati. Do you see what I'm saying? This is such bullshit. Russian hackers, but let's go back. Okay, Russian hackers are using creative ways to tap into. We just tapped into. And I'll share, again, this is absolute. I love watching webcams. I love watching earth cams. I'm a voyeur. I am indeed a voyeur. So I'm going to share that with you. Where to do this? Where to tap into like Russian hackers? Where to do this? Right here. Where to do this? This is where you do this. So, just saying. Tell them where you learned that little Russian trick. Right? Right there. New Orleans. Holy shit, let's check this out. Look at this. In fact, let's make this big screen. Let's just make this big. Yeah, we'll fill that window up. What are they doing over there? What are they doing over there? Oh my god, these guys over in the bottom right-hand side of the table are having a seance. I don't know. I truly don't know. This guy over here to the left. Watch my mouse. I'm pointing it to the left. This guy here is like fucking stuck in time. Did you see that? He wasn't moving. He just now moved. And here, you see? Yeah. No, there he is. There he is again. He's stuck. He's like, see this? We need to get the CIA to check this shit out. This guy's a time traveler or something. I don't know. But nevertheless, come on. This is not Russian propaganda. This is not Russian shit. This is literally earthcam.com. I'm sharing with you. But again, Yahoo News, mainstream media wants everybody to believe U.S. Russian hackers are targeting cameras in Ukraine coffee shops. You can even find coffee shops with cameras in them. Okay, bars with cameras in them. All right, I'm not making this up. So this is just a bunch of propaganda bullshit. They're looking out at coffee shop security cameras and seeing the roads that they need to see. He said this would probably be a CIA official. You fucktard. That's exactly what this is. U.S. defense manufacturers also under daily pressure of Russian hackers, said NSA's bot. Oh, that's it. Rob Joyce. Never trust a man with a female last name. I'm just saying. Russian hackers are using creative ways to tap into the security cameras, collecting intelligence on Western military supplies and aid. A top U.S. official says on Tuesday. Rob Joyce, as the director of the cybersecurity did you see what we just did? Cybersecurity breach right there. Come and get me. We shared fucking we shared WorldCam to the world. Rob Joyce, the director of cybersecurity and national security agencies, has said that the hackers are using. Come on, are you repeating yourself? You're making me repeat myself. During this talk at the Center for International and Strategic Studies in Washington, we know this is funny. Joyce said that they're coming up with creative things, and creative things are going on in context of Russian intelligence collection, and continued the attacks on Ukraine. Now, let's just go to this one right real quick. We're gonna get check this out. Check this out. How many of you show me in the chat over here? Show me how with number one. If you show me with the number one that you believe that Ukraine is kicking the shit out of Russia, press number one. And if you don't believe that Ukraine is kicking the shit out of Russia, number two. Is Ukraine, number one, kicking the shit out of Russia, as well, the mainstream says, or two, do you believe that Russia is, playing nice with both the United States as well as Ukraine? That's my personal go-to. That's my personal belief. I personally believe, like Percy, like Mike, like Tina. Come on, man. You cannot make this shit up. This is the kind of vegetable garden propaganda we've got spreading around here. Ukraine is just a dot on the map. Just a little dot, right? Ukraine is a nobody. Russia is a minor superpower. Okay? Come on, man. You've got to put 2 plus 2 equals 4. This isn't 2 plus 2 divided by 6 minus 4 minus 1 plus 2 goes back to 1 plus 3. This is not fucking Codex, and this is not human stupidity. Russia would absolutely, utterly obliterate Ukraine if they truly wanted to, regardless of what the mainstream media over here lets you believe. Just saying, okay? You guys know this. You absolutely know this. This is America teasing them, says Earl Fields. Sue, they even fighting though? It's fake. That's something else, I mean, Esther says too. Let's go back here. Check this out. Let's check this out. So we're gonna go to the brain chat. I'm gonna show you. For those of you that are getting censored, I'm gonna scroll back through here. Look at the numbers. 2. Gary King says 1. Gary, mind you, Gary's on edibles. I'm just kidding. Gary got past edibles from Andy. So there's another 2. Earl, yeah, no way. Sue 2. Shelly Rochester. Michelle, she's just laughing at it. Tina's 2. Barbara, and it's on and on and on. You literally cannot believe the bullshit. Ukraine is, reading Shelly's post here. Ukraine is the home of the Nazis, the Khazarian mafia. Yep, you're right. Major money laundering, child trafficking, bioweapons. We all know that shit. Yeah, absolutely. And don't forget, you know what? Something that people forget is, you got to remember, okay? Putin, our president, can't even walk, let alone ride a bicycle. Okay, let alone ride a bicycle. Look at Putin. Look at President Putin. Okay, this bastard has got like martial arts degrees, trophies on the wall of the the Russian embassy. He is a badass. Okay, like it or not, like Putin or don't like Putin. I specifically like Putin. I've nothing against the man, regardless of whatever the hell we see and hear over here. Andy Cassie says it could be a green screen. You're talking about the propaganda, the war machine of Ukraine and Russia. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I truly don't know what to believe. Okay, I don't know what to believe. All I'm telling you is what I know. And what I do know is we have been lied to a lot. A lot. I'm literally showing you and shared with you on this Manic Monday that the propaganda war, the war machine saying, oh, well, now, NSA officials say that they're using cameras in coffee shops. They're targeting Western military reserves going up and down the fucking freeway with coffee shop cameras. When we all just took a tour to Cincinnati, downtown Cincinnati, outside of Kentucky, where we literally seen, you see what I'm saying? We all can go to world cams. We all can go to world cams and utilize these tools. Okay? That's what it is to me. It's a tool. So the propaganda is rampant up in this bitch. I'm just saying. It is. So for mainstream news to literally tell you in bold title, literally, okay, I shared this publicly with you. There's nothing to hide. Russian hackers are targeting cameras in Ukraine coffee shops. Okay? And Biden purchased a 10-speed and rode that bastard in a 100-mile marathon. Okay? True story, bro. True story. No, I don't think so. And let's go to the next one. Yeah, mind you, this is just more propaganda, but just whatever, all right? Let's just explode this bitch all over the platform. All right, so where are we at now? Fox News says Biden admin sees progress in tackling the border crisis as March numbers go down from last year. Wait. Where are we? Let's continue. Continue this. I'll share this one as well, okay? You guys can mock the living shit out of this one too. Let me go over here and I'll share it with you. Let me go. There you are. There's everybody. All right. Here we go. Biden admin sees progress in border traffic as of March numbers go down from last year. Border Patrol encounters were down 23% in March from the same month in 2022. Oh my God. Did you just see what happened here? They sucked you in by telling you that the numbers were down. Okay. Progress of the border crisis was down as March numbers from last year. It's down 23% from last year. Very good. Guess what? So is the unemployment rate. Okay? Everything's going down. The border crisis is going down. Unemployment rate is going down. The price of gasoline is going down. The price of eggs is going up. Biden is getting props from mainstream media. Okay? That is all you're seeing here is just a bunch of here's where we're at. Okay, we're going to get this. We're going to get a lot of speedy, I'd say, lunacy baloney. Okay, as it gets closer and closer to 2024. Okay, listen to what I'm telling you. They're going to make this administration shine like a diamond in mud. Okay. You ever see a crystal in a really beautifully catalyzed crystal in dirt? It's beautiful, just beautiful. That's the way they're gonna make this administration act or portray them as. When it is absolutely blatant that this administration ain't got a damn clue as to how to run the matrix. Department of Homeland Security, okay, presses on fentanyl. Border crisis during a heated Senate hearing. You guys want to? Well, I don't even want to click this. Swanson, President Sean Walsh joined Fox Friends. They're going on and on about how they're expanding border security. Homeland Security prepares for the end of Title 42 next month. Now, here, hang on. There we go. There's the numbers we wanted. There were 191,899 encounters along the southern border in March. Okay, it's saying down 14% from last year. Now, you got to remember, when Kamala Harris was asked about going to the border, she was cackling, just joking. I'm surprised she didn't cackle her pants full, but nevertheless, she was cackling about how she was making fun of like the border and all this other bullshit. And oh my God, the black anchor fella called her out on it. He's like, but you've never been to the Mexican border. And she's like, and I've never been to wherever for vacation. Look, you fucking twit. He didn't even say that. We don't care where you went to vacation. We don't care who you were prior to this administration's enrollment. What we care about is whether you are a good representation to the country, the Matrix. I'm going to refer to that. Okay. Look, the codex coming out of Washington is just a bunch of bureaucracy lined with potential humility. That is what it is. They are a mockery to me. They are a mockery to me. They're a mockery to you. Okay. And what's funny is the DNC knows this. Absolutely, they know this. But again, like a fucking protein shake, they're going to try to make this administration look powerful. They're going to try to make this administration look strong, when in fact it is absolutely, positively the opposite of that. Absolutely the opposite of that. Let me see. Where else? What else? I mean, I you know what? You cannot make this shit up. This is the kind of ludicrousy that we were faced with here from the mainstream media, right? The mainstream media in our world. This is it. This is it. I would much rather see, puppies and cats and shit like that, and literally know that what once was literally was. Okay? But instead, you go to the news and try to find some good shit, this is the stuff you find. It's very, very, very hard to just go to Google, blah, 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 right? Pound something in and try to find good news. They literally are trying to catalyze and conform the mind. They know that your mind is a powerful thing. And that is one of the things they're trying to do, is like to conform the mind just by stupid shit. I mean, let me show you this headline, right? New conspiracy suggests that the CIA, Central Intelligence Community, cheers up, boys. You guys are involved in the making Bud Light woke again. And I say Bud Light woke again is because, you know what? Bud Light has always had some fucked up commercials. It just has. Now here this was 6 hours ago. I'll drop this too. I'll drop this in the brain chat over here on the MatrixMinds.live on Facebook, as Larry Hawkins likes to call it, Facebook. All right. It's been 2 weeks since Bud Light ran a single ad with a trans influencer, or with the trans influencer. We'll click this link and we'll show you in just a second. I'll just say open that in a new tab, and we'll save that. Drawing the focus of aggressive outrage. I guess all Bud Light drinkers are completely against transgenderism. They're diehard patriots that this is an outrage, largely from conservatives, it says. Okay? When I'm going to tell you right now, okay, the majority of the people I know could give two shits about whether they did or whether they didn't. They can have... Come on, man. We don't really give a shit. Benny Johnson says, "Hey, guys. I think I found the problem. The CEO of Budweiser is a CIA operative." No, really. So, we've got Benny Johnson, an official, calling out calling out the CEO of Budweiser as a CIA op. Oh my God. You guys didn't know this, but Percy Littleton's an undercover FBI agent. He runs around at night, half naked, holding up a badge saying, "Stop! I am an FBI agent!" No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Look, mainstream showing you this propaganda, trying to fuel this division, okay? It's all they're trying to do is fuel a division. You can very clearly see that in this specific post. In this specific article, anyway. It says, last week, the outrage cycle hit. Surprisingly common phrase in which certain conservative entrepreneurs attempt to come up with their own version of offering products sold at a high-risk markup. Then this week, the outrage cycle reached the... actually, the whole thing is a government conspiracy phrase. Fuck, I'm acting like Biden. I can't talk. I'm so wired. I'm gonna have to run around the parking lot or the block about 4 or 5 times after the show. What do they put in this shit, Tina? Conservative influence Benny Johnson, controversially known as plagiarizing his BuzzFeed articles, last seen as attempting to prove that the left can't meme. Is that the new thing? Hashtag the left can't meme. Sounds good to me. Hashtag left can't meme. Again, you just can't make this shit up. Again, the division. You guys see this? Right. So now we're gonna go over it and we're gonna see what the hype is. Here we go. Here we go. About the transgender, whatever it chooses to be the day it wakes up, or in the morning. Okay, so Dylan, is part of. They found it on TikTok. Updated 5 months ago by Rebecca Rhodes. Shout out to you, Rebecca. Here on knowyourmemes.com. Dylan is a trans. Now, check this out. This is where they get these actors. This is where they get these guys. Dylan is a transgender Broadway actor turned TikTok influencer known for, they're classifying her. Its pronoun as a her. TikTok series Days of Girlhood. I'm going to tell you right now, this is where I stand with naming it a her. Whenever it can have a bad day, wake up with cramps and bleed from the bed to the bathroom, I'll call it a her, okay? Saying, until then, it does not deserve the label of her. I'm ready for the fucking hate mail. MatrixMinds2020@gmail.com. Let me know. I frankly don't give a shit. Again, until it bleeds from the bed to the bathroom, has menstrual cramps, and literally eats the entirety of the fucking kitchen, and then orders donuts via Uber. It's not a female. Where in her chronicles, or its chronicles, the Days of Girlhood, where it chronicles her transition. All right, so we're gonna. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Its career. By the way, it is a fucking pronoun. Again, let the hate mail begin. Dylan began its career as a Broadway actor. Well, fuck, there is the entirety of the. There is. Listen. This is a soliloquy. This is a soliloquy. I'm not even gonna fucking read this. But we know where this is going. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this in the brain chat as well. Okay, just letting you know. I'm gonna go over there. That's right. Can dude pop out a baby? No. All right. Or gives. Oh, Barbara's like, or gives birth. Check it out. Now again, I'm ready for the hate mail. Definitely ready for the hate mail. In the Brainiac chat, I just dropped it for all of you to share, read, mock, laugh, whatever you guys want. Right there it is. Proper pronoun. All right. I have got one more title, one more Manic Monday article to go over. Again, I frankly don't give a shit what it chooses to be the morning it wakes up, but it will not ever really, in my life, it would never be a female, a feminine male, female, unless it bleeds from my vajayjay. All right, what am I doing? I'm going to go over here and I'm going to share this one with you. Okay. By the way, that did. Come on, tell me that deserved that, right? All right, where are we at? We're over here. Meow, right here. Can't make this up either. They're gonna start like covering shit up again. Let's see if I can make this big to where you guys can see it. Right there. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. We know this, man. The headlines of this article: Pope Francis attacks installations that John Paul, it was just, insults that John Paul proud for underage girls. It's kind of like, that's kind of like Jill Biden attacking the insults that Joe Biden scratch and sniffs his own granddaughter. Now, I've seen some pretty crazy shit come across my timeline, as well as in my messenger. You guys are amazing whenever it comes to my messaging, smashing the send the Matrix Minds messages and let me see what you guys find. I have seen so much shit. It's unreal. Oh yeah. No wonder you send it to my inbox, because you can't post it. You cannot post it. You would get banned like that from conservative view platforms, far left, definitely. So Pope defends the predecessor after remarks by a brother of a 15-year-old girl who went missing in Rome in 1983. Do we remember this? I think we remember the story of this. So Pope Francis has denounced official and unfound insultations that his predecessor John Paul II went out at night looking for underage girls. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what my neighbor is doing. Okay, I have no idea. We know that there are child sex traffickers in every neighborhood, or at least every other neighborhood. We know this by statistic. Okay? We also know that there are human traffickers, period. Not just child sex trafficking and pedophilia going on in the neighborhoods. I'm talking, this is all over the place. Now, so for Pope Francis, no, I'm calling him out by saying Pope Francis denounced that. I don't know what my fucking neighbor's doing. I don't know what Larry's doing. I don't know what Tina's doing. I don't know what these people are doing. So how in the hell did Pope Francis, confession, right? Was that it, Pope Francis? Confession? You don't know what John Paul was doing. No idea. So for him to just come out right and say in publicity of, and guess who pushed it? The Guardian. The Guardian's pushing this. So Pope Francis knew what John Paul does or did in reference to underage girls. That's like saying that Jeffrey Epstein didn't have sexual relationships with underage girls. Okay? Epstein didn't hang himself. Whatever happened? Who killed Seth Rich? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know. All right, everybody. That is all I've got myself for the manic headlines for today. This is insane. You cannot make up this political bureaucracy, far left lunacy. It's bullshit. Again, Larry, I don't know what Larry's doing. I have no idea what Larry's doing. And if Larry was my predecessor, I still wouldn't know what the fuck Larry was doing. Barbara Borchers says, who killed Anthony Bourdain? I have no idea. Far left, Mike. That's the far left. Ground pounders. Again, man, the politics involved in they try to politicize everything. They definitely try to politicize everything they possibly can. Tina Dana says, Larry Hawkins, call in. Damn Mojo. Is that what you do? Is you blaming are you blaming my wisp on Mojo? You did you? Damn it, Mojo. You just keep reading through your comments here. Where we can't talk, he's smoking a bowl. Earl Fields says, all they're doing is stressing people out and keeping them from having fun. Well, see, that's the thing. That whether they're keeping them from having fun or they're just outright, they're literally mocking. They're mocking the human being. They think that you're stupid. You know what I'm saying? They literally think that you're fucking stupid. You can't see the writing on the wall or read the black and white, and it's right there. Matt Stone again, says Andy Cassidy. That's all right. Again, you old timer, had you been smoking or been eating it, you'd not have fallen off the front porch. You drunk old goot. I gotta fess back. Gotta have fun back. Oh man. So who am I gonna random dial? You know what? This kind of bullshit. I'm just trying to figure out who we are going to dial. I'm gonna war dial somebody. I want to get somebody up in here. Spin the wheel. Hell, I feel like I'm on the Price is Right. Spin the wheel. Let's see. Who in the world do I want to call it? This one always says, oh, call. I don't want to hear it, but just call. Don't call me. Uh-oh. Let's see how this one works out. Oh, my God. What? Hang on a second. This one always says. Yeti. There we go. You can't hear me?
Not very good. I don't know how to get you to loud on here. You called me on Messenger or something.
I know. Who is this? Tell everybody who this is.
It's Tina Danley in the house.
She's in the house. What's up, Tina?
Well, I'm just sitting here listening to your show.
Yeah.
That I am.
Well.
So now you're froze up on my other phone.
Yeah. I'm froze up on your other phone. That's okay. We're not on your other phone. We're right here.
Alrighty.
So you're telling
what do you want to visit about?
You're like, call Percy. You know, Percy, call in. Hey, call it. What do you call it? You trying to throw the door kickers at my way.
I tell you what, Percy and Larry, they're so much fun to listen to.
Well, you've got me crying. Well, I'm not saying you do. I got myself all fucking whacked out on MOJO. I'm literally flying high, man.
That is hilarious. And I don't know why you mix that with your coffee. It should just substitute your coffee. That's why you're flying high, mister.
Because that's just how I am. Again, you remember I told you I will not take the CBD unless I can literally tell you will not overdose from it. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I got my CBD, and it literally says what? Take 3 drops.
2 drops.
3 drops. I'm sorry. I take 3 drops. It says take 2 drops. What? Twice a day, right?
Twice a day.
I take 3 drops twice a day. Now, remember, whenever you brought this to me, right? I'm like, well, I gotta make sure nobody's gonna die here on the Matrix. So, no joke, I showed her that we did this. Was it a beer or was it a shot of something?
Oh gosh, I can't remember what you had. I think you were drinking beer at the same time.
I think, okay. I literally took, I do believe it was a half a shot or a full, a full dropper full or a half a dropper full, and I ingested it, and then I chased it with beer. Did I not? Do you remember that?
You did.
I did. Yes, I do. And guess what? I didn't die. I'm still here flying high on MOJO, and that is a little over a year ago.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Percy's laughing at me trying to OD on the show.
But hey, the CBD, I'm so glad you tried it because it really helped your back, right?
It does. It does.
And that MOJO gives you that energy that you need, and you're hilarious when you're like flying high on your MOJO. You're just like bam, bam, bam. It's hilarious. I love it.
Did you see? Dude, I ran out of articles in a half an hour. Are you shitting me? I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. It wasn't that bad.
Buzzing through the topics.
Just buzzing through the bullshit. That's what it is. Just buzzing through the bullshit. You cannot make these up, man. This is like literally this ludicrous.
Right?
Yeah, man, it is.
The stuff is amazing. And what I like so much about our products is that since they're all natural,
yeah,
your body actually knows how to use them and process them, and they're more beneficial. Now, on the CBD, for instance, you can take up to 3 drops 3 times a day without wasting it. But most people only need the 2 drops.
Right.
And it helps with pain, anxiety, stress, people that have like the shakes, autistic kids, ADHD. I mean, there's tons and tons of benefit to it. And like Larry, he's such a huge CBD guy. It's like he knows all the benefits of all the components of everything.
Larry's
the only thing I know about is our drops.
Get it straight, girl. Larry is 100%. He is a walking, talking cannabinoid.
He is. Truth right there.
He is a walking, talking cannabinoid.
That is
oh,
for sure.
Man. Yes, Matt, but you are still fluffy. What do I do? What do I do about Andy? What do I do about this dude?
Well, Andy needs to have some more of his MOJO, or he needs to have MOJO, but he needs to have some more of his collagen to help him with this fall.
I think he thinks I'm kidding. I think he thinks I'm joking about flying high like on this. What do they put in this shit? What do they put in it? I'm being serious.
There's something that helps boost your serotonin and dopamine. Like it makes you in a good mood.
All right.
And there's like the natural caffeines that don't have mold in them. Like coffee has mold in it. Most of them do.
Right.
And we actually test all of our stuff to not have that. It's just an amazing combination of natural products that just you benefit
Recording
from it.
started.
And I drink it twice a day. I do it when I get up, and I do it around 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
And it'll be midnight before I go to bed.
Oh yeah, zing 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 zing.
Zing zing zing. Exactly.
No, see, I do it. Well, I've got some what's called wide. If nobody's I don't really like push sponsor shit. Nothing. Okay. Other than Michelle Espinosa and Rob Gauthier. Again, I love them too, and I'll support them the best I possibly can. I don't support anything or sponsor anything, nor do we have a sponsor. But however, I will always up talk what you gave me to try, because again, hands down, man, the CBD helped me, and the MOJO's keeping me cranking. That is not a lie.
And then also too, so that people are aware, if anyone wants to order from Matt, I can help you do that, and that helps benefit the show.
Amazing.
There
dun,
you go.
Dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
All right, Miss Tina Danley, I'm gonna move on, my love. You take care of yourself. I had to call you, water dial you, just because. I don't know.
Exactly.
Because you're calling everybody else out saying, oh, well, call Larry. Call Larry. Call Percy. Hell, call Sue. Call Andy. Call anybody but me.
Right.
Right.
Well, now war dial somebody else.
I don't have to war dial anybody else. Like we got a call through in the studio. So
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Oh no
Love you much.
Stop.
Oh, am I staying?
Hit the brakes, girl. Hit the brakes. Say something positive to everybody on your way out the door.
You know what?
What? We got to play some music here.
I'm going to say,
Okay, say something
love
positive.
to everybody. This is the most amazing family ever. Keep positive and love your neighbors.
Love your neighbors. Tina, thank
Try
you. Love you. Love you.
Love you too.
All right,
Talk to you
take
later.
care. Good night. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All righty, Brainiacs. Let's move on. Move along here. Let's move along here. That was fun. That was fun as hell while it lasted. Take another phone call. I called up into the studio. You can see the studio's working. Area code 253. Welcome to the Matrix Minds. It is Manic Monday. What's up? Who is this? Hello.
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 This is Percy.
What?
Percy.
Well, hello. Well, hello.
Hello. I mean, area code 253.
Yeah,
I don't know why it's not already in there.
Mrs. Littleton doesn't have you
Automatically.
chained to the bed, breaking in that new yeah. Come on, bro. What's up with you? How are you doing?
Whatever.
She got your ass.
How are you?
She'd be like, nigga, don't you go out here. I'll
Hello,
chain you to the bed, baby. I love you, bro.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
I'm
do-
married to one of these Yugoslavian types, They're always in a good mood.
Oh, yeah, man.
Ukraine. Yeah.
What's-
We having a good time.
Woo! He's like, woo! What's on your mind, bro? How are you doing? What's
Nothing, man. I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm flying under the radar, but I'm all right. Doing good.
Flying under the radar. So this MOJO, what is that? I thought it was just regular coffee. What's going on there? What's that? Is it
Well, Let me grab my. glass. They're on my head. MOJO, energizing focus blend. This is like. Tina needs to call the show and exactly say what it is. To me, Percy, this is a coffee additive. When you clearly heard her say, you're not really supposed to add this shit to coffee. Okay?
Oh.
It is not in the best interest of the end user to take a sledgehammer to your hard drive. I'm literally, dude. I'm literally shaking out of my skin, bro. I am literally
It makes
shaking.
for good. It makes for good TV, though. That's why I call it. I'm always like I said. I'm always 50 feet away when I call it. It makes for good TV, good radio. Yeah.
I'm not saying but it's good energy. I can control it.
Yeah. I get
Right?
you.
But it's not really like caffeine. It is. I can focus. Okay, I can focus on what I'm wanting to say. I can have a conversation with you. But yet, whenever I stop, I can feel my body just energized, bro. It's all I can say. As I feel, I feel like I conquer the world at the moment. Run around the block a few times.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, bro.
All right. Yeah. Over here.
So let me ask you, because I think you chimed in there whenever I asked about militarily speaking, Ukraine kicking Russians' ass. You're like,
I was
yeah.
the first motherfucker to put 2 on the whole damn chat shit.
You're like, yeah, no.
So, yeah.
You're like, yeah, no. Yeah, that shit show ain't going down like that. What do you think?
I was the first person to put you asked, is Ukraine winning, is Russia winning? Look, before you even said what number to put, I already put 2 on there, and then Mike Carl took a second. And then Andy and everybody else, come on, man.
Right. Let's talk.
If I could use a quote from Joe Biden, come on, man. So.
Oh man, come on, man. Come on, man.
man.
Man, you of course you could scratch and sniff's call line.
The principal quit today at like 9 a.m. Who works I wish I could work from 8 to 9 a.m. Man,
Because he can't. It's like it's impotence. We had a breach of our capital. It was it was the erection. Remember, he called it an erection. It clearly just, dude, the favorite vegetable. I love. You know
That's
what?
impressionable.
That. There you go. There you go. You tell me what you think about the war of Ukraine versus Russia. What do you think is going on? Because I truly don't know. Even from a military standpoint, I don't know. I've got boys that they're in the military now that don't really say shit. They're not talking. They don't really talk about it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. You know, I come from that background, and that's standard. You don't talk to the civilian population, even if someone like me is prior service. I mean, you'll share a little bit of stuff, but nothing that the general population doesn't know, right? So anybody in the military, they know just above the average person that's just walking around living their life. And from my assessment, you know, I know people that have personally went over there and fought last year, like as American citizens, like went over there and just like that thought that was their patriotic duty to go over there and defend Ukrainians from Russian aggression. You know, I know people that did that, and I was like, I don't think it's a good idea to go over there and risk life and limb for what, dude? For what, you know? So I'm already
poppy fuels, baby, poppy fuels. Something we've got. Yeah. Put it this way, you know, you and Larry and Yvonne know more than anybody that I know that we will not. What's the purpose of defending and or even going over to invade a country unless they have an asset that this corporation would like to have their hands on? Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, you're right. I mean, this is not we. You know, if we invade Iraq, okay, that's clearly there's something you can gain from that. There's monetary gain.
Right.
There's oil. There's you know, but in Ukraine, it's like, what do we want? Now we're sending missiles for wheat. For wheat. I mean, it's the breadbasket of the European nations, right? The wheat. When have we ever fought a war for wheat? I mean, we'll make hardtack out of flour before we fight for wheat.
We haven't, bro. I mean, that's. This
is something it's something the administration at the time has interest in. So you at the lowly level, you have no rights, no. You know, they just spend your money.
Gotta be in the need to know, and I don't need to know. Is that what you're fucking saying? We don't have the need to know because we're not in the know. We don't know because we're not in the need to know. So therefore, again, it's just a bunch of bullshit.
At the you know, yeah, you just
right.
You'll know when you're hey, you'll know when you need to know. All right, but we didn't agree to this. Nobody wants to send money over to a war that we didn't agree with. Most people couldn't find Ukraine on the damn map. Now we sending how many billions of dollars over there for what? Look, I already had this argument because I've fought in the wars.
Right.
The Bush Wars.
You have, right.
So I've already been lied to. So
let me ask you.
And then trying to get my own son into the military is bullshit.
Oh yeah, how's that going, by the way? Percy, how's that?
He's doing all right, dude. He's
okay.
Not joining. That's fine. You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm fine that they had a moral compass and they said that, oh, you can't join because you had some prior incidences when you were 15 years old, and we can't unseal the records. But I wrote the kid a letter of recommendation, and I'm prior service. So really, it looks bad on the U.S. military because here you have a veteran that served proudly. I mean, I couldn't have bought a house or any of that without your recommendation, right? I got a VA loan.
Right.
What does that tell you? So I vouch for my own child, and they say, no, we got a moral compass. Just depends on the state your child joins from. And I live in a tyrannical state.
I'm gonna share some. I'm gonna share something as we're talking, and I want your honest opinion. All of you, every single one of you in the chat, as well as Percy. So if you're tuning in, don't leave. I'm gonna share something, and I want your guys' honest opinion. Okay. All right. So I'm sharing right now, and I'll even drop this link in the chat. So me and Percy's going to talk about what I'm sharing right now. And that is, right there. Let me show that right real quick. Right there. Do you see that? Now, Percy, I don't think you can see this.
I can't because I'm just talking to you on the phone.
All right. What we're looking at, what wars did you fight? What wars did you fight under? The Bush administration.
George W. Bush?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so that's Operation Enduring Freedom, which happened first, which I volunteered for like a dummy, because I wanted to go over there and do the right thing. 9/11 happened, and those were the Afghans that did that, right? Osama bin Laden. So I'm going to go get them. My mom's calling me. Imagine. This is, imagine 9/11, where you were on 9/11. Everybody knows where they were.
Damn straight. I do remember where I was at.
Everybody knows where they were. So let me tell you my experience on 9/11. I'm running 6 miles on Fort Lewis, Washington, on the day. Okay, I'm running, and then I'm trying to shoot. We call it in the Army. Like I don't want to run too fast. I'm trying to be lazy about it.
Okay.
But right, I just want to run, but they want me to run in this faster group because we notice you're faster than what you're letting out. All right, damn it. All right, so I'm running in this A group where I got to run like 2 miles in like 6 minutes. You're like hauling ass. It's like Army Ranger. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
We know that you can run faster than you can run. So that's happening. And then in the middle of that, they said, "Oh, we're gonna form up." That never happens. Okay.
What?
So then we get in formation. That never happens. You just keep running. Like it's a normal day. Right? When you're running in the Army, you just finish your however many miles, and then you meet up at the end, and then you go eat breakfast, and then you come back to the motor pool to get all your vehicles together, and then you head out to wherever you're going to do training or not. Whatever you're doing that day, you can go to the range. It's just a normal Army day, I thought. I woke up that morning, and I saw a plane hit a building, and I thought, oh, that's whatever, some dummy flew a Cessna into something. I didn't think nothing of it. But as I was running on Fort Lewis, that was traumatizing to know, oh, shit, we're actually getting attacked. And then the Pentagon got hit, which they said by a plane. We know there's no plane parts.
Bro, I've showed you guys time and time again the fucking rocket. I literally showed you the Patriot missile that slammed into the side of the Pentagon.
I know.
Over and over, bro.
On that day, on that day, though, that's the narrative they gave, right? And all you had to do was listen to the firefighters when all the buildings came down. They were going boom, 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 boom. We already know the story.
There's right. Oh yeah,
Tower 7 falling already.
Yeah, the building that fell in its own footprint, and not a single thing wrong with it. But again, I can't have.
Greenspan gave the.
Go ahead. As Greenspan gave the conference about the disappeared money as well as the insurance of the building.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
bunch of bullshit, dude. That right there is a mockery. Just like any other thing, I'm telling you, it's a smoking gun, and it should have been around the world, but it wasn't. That's the thing. They painted the narrative of we're under attack. We're under attack. We've got to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what
I was in the Army during that.
Okay.
So that's the messed up thing. All right. So I'm running PT on Fort Lewis during the attacks. I'm in the Army. Like, oh shit! I don't want it to happen. I just wanted free money, and it just I just want to scrub toilets and cut grass. It was a peacetime army at the time. And then, oh shit, I actually have to do this job now. Damn it. That's how I felt at the time. Right? I was like, oh
I get it.
yes,
I get it.
right? And what happened because of it? It was all for nothing anyway.
Larry sent me a photo of something. Let me see what the hell he's sharing with everybody. They know everything. I'm sorry. That's what he's right there. Let me see if I can open that up. All right, so that is what Larry shared with me, is that they know everything. What I'm sharing with you and as well as everybody else, and that is the Bush Senior's funeral. Right? Bush Senior's funeral. Right here. The letter that everybody got. Right? Larry Hawkins.
Oh, the one that said they know everything? Yeah.
Yep. We're looking at right there. There's Hillary Clinton's. Right?
Well, that's good for all of us that feel slighted, because you know what? You can look at Obama's expression during that when Michelle opened up the shit, and and then remember Obama looked over and he was all like smug about it. You know, when they pulled the casket past, when George the senior, the JFK killer, man, because he was in charge of the CIA when JFK was killed. I'm sure everybody know that by now. But when they pulled the casket past him, I think the people that gave it away on the they know everything was Jeb. The look of Jeb's face and Laura Bush, they were appalled. That's what gave it away. Like, I was looking for a reaction. Those were the reactions I wanted.
Well, Biden got one too. Biden and Jill got one. Right now, we're watching.
Yeah, but he was sleeping. He don't even know what the hell going on. He was asleep during the whole shit anyway.
But he got the envelope. We're clearly watching it right now. Right now, we're watching it. He got the envelope. Jill, right there, Jill's handing him the envelope.
Right.
And Biden's like looking at it like, what am I supposed to do with this? Is this a ticket to the Cavs games?
He woke him up from his nap. He didn't have his pudding. He didn't need his Jello pudding pups. He didn't have none of that.
So Mike,
he's just looking all dumbfounded.
Mike Pence's old lady has got one. Hillary Clinton's got one. Joe and Jill's got one. Mike Pence has got one.
Yeah.
I'm
still look on their faces.
All right, so right there's that sexy pronoun you refer to as Mike. It's looking there. Okay, so it just got its envelope. And Obama's
Obama, the smug look.
Oh, I see it. We see it. We
see
definitely.
I can't even see it with you. I just know the video.
And Michael's bottom lip is starting to quiver.
Which one?
Oh my God!
Anyway.
That deserves that definitely. All right, so here.
Snap.
Damn.
Snap.
So here we go. Now we're watching Junior. We're watching Junior as Dad passes. Barbara, I'm gonna pause this.
Okay, watch.
We're watching Barbara.
Look at Barbara and Jeb, dude.
All right, so they're calling out color guard on other bullshit, right? Let me make this big. Let me make this screen really big. There you go. That is the face of oh shit right there.
Yep. When Barbara and Jeb got that, when they saw that, that was what I was looking for. So I didn't see anything I wanted. Like, even Melania and Trump were like smug. They were like chill about it. They were like chilling. You know, I saw the narcissistic look of Obama, but when I saw shock and awe,
Yeah.
that was the Laura and the Jeb Bush reaction to, oh my God.
Right? They're like, oh no,
Yeah.
oh no.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, that's
They
that.
know.
They know. Yeah.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. People don't react like that if you ain't got nothing to hide. You're at a funeral. I never reacted like that at a funeral.
Yeah. Yeah. Me either.
You right? Come on.
No.
And your dad's at that. Come on. Oh my God.
So they knew. They knew.
I'm
Percy.
crying. Yeah, they knew. Yeah, they knew. Everybody knew. Like even the McCain, the daughter, they were just talking today about her. You know, they knew all about the Epstein client list, which I've been crying for forever. I don't give a damn about Trump's list. I don't even give a damn that Obama lead or whatever, both of them, because he's just the front man. Biden mask man, Preciable, just front man behind the earpiece for whoever in the background, right? So I'm like, I don't care who is narrating this narrative that you guys are. It's all corrupt as hell anyway. Y'all been caught already.
Right?
Your agenda has been rushed. It's weird. You want me to fuck my babies and eat them, and no, we ain't doing that. I'm sorry.
Percy,
You tried to put a pedophile movie on me with Netflix with the little girls and with the French film, and we said no. That was a year ago.
Percy, let me ask.
Fucking with beers. All right.
Let me ask you: do you really believe that is what's going on and what was going on here?
I believe it's part of. I believe it's double edged, right? So people that are on the right side of the wing of the same bird believe there's a conspiracy of pedophile baby eaters that are taking over the planet, and the left, we just think that's what it is, but at the same time it's both, right? So you're being played on both. My thing is use a little discernment. Use a little discernment. I look for facts. I look for people reacting to things that are that video is irrefutable. Those reactions are not something that was rehearsed. Those people really felt appalled at what they saw in those letters.
What I'm doing now,
right? You can see it.
I'm sharing this. I don't know whether it be a CIA agent. I'm trying to show you point to everybody to look at your screen. The agent behind Bush Jr. Bush.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? Remember that guy? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
What was he or who?
So.
What was he or who was he?
Because, the guy behind Bush?
Yeah, he's a bald white man, right? That looks like he looked like an agent. Very stern look. Very right there. He's standing not even one row behind Bush Jr. Directly across, damn near directly across from President Trump. Now it says,
I can't say for sure, I can't say for sure. Some people say that maybe JFK Jr. and all that shit.
No, that ain't JFK Jr. Percy. This dude's bald, and I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It just says, I know. It says it claims a Secret Service agent leans over towards Bush Jr.
Oh, I see.
Okay, that's who I'm talking about now. No, again, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I don't either. I just know that both sides of the wing are corrupt. I used to be asleep. I was one to vote for McCain. I was a Ron Paul guy because it made sense to me. But that's what they do. They make you pick one or two parties, which is not freedom. You shouldn't have to pick between 2 or 3 or even 5. You know.
Yep.
What do you believe in? Who are you? You know, that's the Libertarian Party. That's where Ron Paul sat. That's Howard Stern down there in the Libertarian. I mean, live your own life and use your own money, and nobody fucks with you. And you know, that's where I was at. But they make it so that you got to pick between the two.
Well,
it's all an illusion of choice when they pick who is going to be in there in the first damn place. It's a fucking stupid ass game. It's like,
here's where I'm at. Okay, I am on the timeline where these people, like you said, if they had any kind of a dealing, right, with any kind of bullshit like we're talking about, right, then it's already a done deal. Okay, they've already been busted out.
right.
They've already been busted out, as well as whatever we're worried about that the Patriots are going on and on and on about right now. Look, stop worrying about it. The illusion's already done. These fuckers are already.
Yeah.
They know that they're in trouble. It's done.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like, okay, let's say I'm gonna just use this. I mean, I know it's inappropriate, but let me just paint a picture for you real quick. It's almost like you got caught cheating on your woman. The girl is in your house. She in the bed. Your woman come in and go, "What the hell's going on?" And you like, "It wasn't me." You standing right there and we see you, Johnny.
What the hell is his name? That sung that song, "Wasn't Me."
Yeah, that's Shaggy.
That's it. Yeah, Shaggy.
On the bed.
Caught me in the corner.
It wasn't me.
What? Yeah, we did it in the bathroom,
me.
but it wasn't me.
You caught me in the shower.
You caught me in the shower. It was what does? That was Larry Hawkins.
Yeah, whatever. I worked 48 hours.
Yeah, that was Larry Hawkins.
I got cameras. Yes, it was your ass.
That was Larry. Yeah, it was your ass. Did you hear it? Percy saying that was Larry. Wasn't him. It wasn't Percy. Man.
It wasn't. No, my wife will kill me with my own weaponry.
Oh, you ain't shitting
for sure.
I have no doubt that she would. She'd cut your balls off, bro.
That's why I did that.
She would neuter
My
you.
wife is awesome, dude.
She seems.
I love my wife. She's dope.
She seems cool as hell, bro. Her name is Tina, right? Am I right? Is it Tina?
No, her name ain't Tina.
What is her name?
What?
What is her name?
It's Tara.
Tara. Damn. Tara.
She was in the chat earlier, actually.
I didn't see her in there.
The disrespect.
Dude.
I think I received a little.
I was still look, bro. I was in the same letter of the alphabet. God damn, give me a break. I've got enough freaking energy in me to bounce around the moon and back and let you know if that bastard has got a dark side to it or not.
What's your wife's name?
Melissa.
What's your wife's name again?
Melissa.
That was my ex-wife's name, Matthew.
Oh,
That's
man.
my ex-wife's name. That's how close we are. Same birthday. Got the same
Yeah.
name. Not really my wife now. Your wife.
That's why you're my brother from another mother. You're just you're just on the west side. That's all. There's really there's really no difference. I you know what I'm saying? I believe in a lot of shit you believe in. You believe in a lot of shit I believe in. We're both. I believe we're both to be good-hearted dudes. You know what I'm saying, my friend? Where did you go? What are we?
I do.
Where are we going? Let's take this.
You know.
Check this out. Let's have a menage. Okay. Can we do that? Let's have a menage a trois.
No.
Let's get two of you. Let's get two of you crazy ass door kickers up in this bitch. Mr. Larry Hawkins, welcome to the program, Mr. Larry Hawkins.
My God.
Keep her straight, flying low, my friend. What's up? I need that more. I need that more. I need that. What's up, bro?
I need a donation of a joint for every time my name has been mentioned.
That's the only reason I called in. They kept saying my damn name. I just wanted to listen to Matthew rant.
What's up, bro?
I need to. Yeah, they baited me, man. What's up, guys? How the hell?
I know. Me and Larry was already talking before we got on these folks.
Yeah, I
No.
showed you guys some of my toys, the pillows and things, you know.
You showed me earlier. I told you don't shoot your eye out.
I sent him the same thing from you, actually. That's my pillow. Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, Larry, what do you think of?
I did it.
There you go. There you go. Percy, now we know our culprit.
Yeah.
Got me smoking by the window. It was me.
Rose CC said, "What was it that you said in the chat that I wanted an answer to?" Oh, and that was press number 1. Rose, let me know. Let everybody know. Rose, what do you think? Ukraine is kicking the shit out of Russia. Or number 2, Russia could like literally wipe Ukraine off the fucking map. It's either a 1 or a 2. What do you think? Ukraine, press number 1, Ukraine's kicking the shit out of Russia, or number 2, Ukraine would be dominated by Russia. It's either 1 or 2. I personally agree with these two door kickers. Ukraine would not have a chance, dude. They would not have a chance. That is what it was, Rose.
Well, there's a whole lot of equipment being funneled around by a whole lot of people that are in arms dealer platforms that are within the political realms that are playing all these Wahoo games that we're talking about. Realistically, the little spot, I'm just saying, it go. There's a whole lot of equipment flowing through there, but I'm not exactly getting briefings, so who am I?
No, but didn't they just release the man that they made a movie about, Nick Cage? Remember that Nick Cage movie where he was the arms dealer dude, and he was like with I think it was Jonah Hill or something. That was the guy. Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
War
We just released that guy. So obviously, I mean, the guy just picked right up where he left off. I mean, the Monopoly game's still going. Yep, I'm going.
I don't know, man. The MENA connection's still running strong. I'm just saying. I mean, it's what.
Wait. The what?
Stage,
The what is?
60s, 70s. If you're really get down with it. By the way, I used to work those fucking bushes myself. I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm not super fond of that entire platform. Actually, you all remember, I love to throw all this shit out there. Do you all remember the commercials? You're about my age. You remember the commercials back in the day where that fucking, I'll try to refrain from labeling words so we don't get banned because I use words.
You're fine. I did that.
Back in the day, Al Gore and George Bush put out commercials. We are desperately seeking individuals who have alternative fuel platforms that could possibly help us get off the fossil fuel things so we can save lives with all the wars.
Oh yeah.
You know who emailed both those motherfuckers, tried to call both those motherfuckers, called their offices and all that to explain to them, hi, I'm a guy that created a self-perpetual device that runs off of the same air that goes in, the same fucking air that comes out, doesn't use any fossil fuels except for maybe a little lube.
Oh, right.
All been suppressed since long ago. That was me, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. You all could be driving air-powered cars right now with no pollution. But these bastards, part of why I joined the military was because I needed the sign-on bonus. Guess who never got their fucking sign-on bonus? Still to this day, number 2.
Are you kidding?
I got fucked out of that. I'm all about paying this to the bush.
What?
I needed that sign-on bonus to get my patent completed.
So
and
you
they never gave it to me.
No way, Larry.
Yes, sir. I specifically, if you talk to the recruiter that took me in, I specifically needed that X amount of money that they said they would pay someone to go into combat arms and the levels that I was going to go into, and I did not get it.
That's crazy.
I got
like mine.
I got a piece of the first part of it because I was down in training still. So I got the first part of it after they took a whole big nice chunk of fucking taxes, about 40% of it. But yeah, I didn't get the other part, and there's a whole lot of other spectrums. As far as I'm concerned, I had the biggest smile on my face when they got those letters. About that time was when I started to become an open activist, so to say, when they got those letters. I'm just saying.
Let me ask you something. Why is it that you, as well, okay, well, I don't consider myself an activist, but a lot of people do. Okay, a lot of people look at me as a problem. Even the platform, obviously the platform sees me as a problem. When all I do is give you a place to speak. That's it. In fact, I don't even give you a place to speak. All I do is like make the screens and like the pretty pictures. You guys are the ones that color the picture and make it viable, visible for everybody to see. I'm not the fucking problem. Y'all are the problem. Well, y'all are the problem, not me. You. But I don't.
Been known that my Twitter profile just got permanently banned, so my shit looked like Kanye and Trump. I don't even care. I asked them why. They can't even tell me.
Because you're a black conservative that doesn't fucking agree with them. That to me, in my eyes, is your color. Hang on, your color is against you. Okay, number one. On top of that, your belief is against you. Number three, the support and what you support is against you. The list can go on if you really dig for it. I know that you know. Why? But why? Why even still to this fucking day are we being banned? Because we're not on that timeline, Percy. I'm gonna say two words. Fuck.
I don't know. It's supposed
fuck
to be
them.
all inclusive. We're all inclusive.
But bro, you're proud. But
Get the fuck out of here.
Listen, are you a proud human being? You are, right? You're proud.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the thing that pisses me off is I fought for everybody to believe whatever the fuck they want to believe. But
Bingo.
y'all motherfuckers are trying to
Wow.
tell me I gotta
Wow.
believe what the fuck you want to believe?
Right
Fuck
there.
you.
Right there.
Fuck
That's
you.
it.
Your ass go to the Piggly Wiggly and the Casey's and the goddamn Albertsons and the Primark and get your groceries. Who the fuck fought for this?
You
and now
did.
you want to tell me I gotta just believe whatever the fuck? Yeah, I know. That's the damn shame of it. And then I come home, I was already kind of perturbed with the fucking Bank of America commercials. Paying your bills online with your card wasn't even a thing when I was there. This 2000, I was like, what the fuck? I don't gotta go to the bank to pay bills. It's like traumatic, right? So I come back and I'm like, look at these spoiled motherfuckers. Ain't shit blowing up. They're just paying for things. They're just going about their lives oblivious, like not even patriotic. Think about that. 9/11 happened. We all were one, and then for 20 years, everybody got complacent. Like, fuck you guys, whatever, do whatever.
They got me with that 9/11 shit too, man.
Yeah, I was in it. That's the fucked up thing. I was on Fort Lewis running PT on the day. That's what fucked me up. I'm like, oh shit, this shit's happening. That was on the day. I'm like, oh my god, I got it.
Yeah, the training stuff can be rugged.
Yeah.
I got caught in quicksand once upon a time, like actual legit fucking quicksand, and I had to get my own fucking stuff out of that hole. Yeah, I have coincidentally found a hole with quicksand and got my own ass out of that hole and did not lose any of my sensitive equipment. By the way, Speaking of sensitive equipment, part of what I wanted to chime in a little bit, other than happy almost 420, everybody, by the way, I officially identify as an intergalactic bong.
Oh my god.
confidence and confidence makes for the universe, man. But
Oh my God, Larry, let me ask your opinion on something. You've been with me throughout the evening, right? And me mocking politics. Where do you think we're going into next year, and how do you think we're going to go into next year? Because the way I showed it is I'm asking you because I personally see them trying to polish. They're trying to polish this turd. They're trying to make him look as dude. That's what I'm seeing. Where do you think we're going?
You're asking somebody who's surprised that they made it past single digits, much less maybe the next couple days. I mean, your average field rat. I'm a little weird. I've had a strange fucking life. I think of things a little differently. That's the interesting thing about that is perspective. I think there's something involved in the Hall of Records. It says Unis is perspective, I believe. It's basically your oneness is about the observable realities of your journey, so to say, I guess. So, you know, there's a whole lot of stuff you could talk about with the quantum physics of how people would see the tomorrows, but I don't know. We might not all be here. We might all be here. Things may be fixed. We might be doomed. Could be zombies. Everybody in the world could be stoned for a day. I don't know.
Let me ask you. I've got a comment pinned by Rose. Okay, and she's calling this out to all of you, all of the military that's in the chat, as well as you two boys here. Knowing what you know now, okay, knowing what you know now about the military, would you encourage anyone to join the military now? And she's saying Percy and Larry.
Well, I already shared this a few weeks back when I was trying to write a letter of recommendation for my own child to join. But I live up here in Tyranny Land, almost Canada, here in Washington State, where they took away the assault rifles. The cops can't do nothing. I was going to actually join the police department, but I don't think so. I don't think I want to chase people down that are law-abiding citizens and then let people go that steal your car in the morning. But it's the Wild West over here, you know. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it, honestly. I don't know what's going to happen. I would like to think I did, but it's up to the regular American people at this point to take the country back, like France is doing. You know, there has to be upheaval, but it doesn't have to be. It can't be Soros funded. It's got to be authentic.
And no, that was not a green light for our patriots to like go burn shit down. Okay, that's not what he's saying.
No,
he's
and
saying,
I did not say that. I'm just talking about, you know.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm just clarifying that is not you saying let's go riot the Capitol and burn shit down. That's you saying we need a grassroots movement on a timeline, okay, where they are literally taken by the voice and the overwhelming majority of the people without detriment and without like calamity. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like get to know your neighbors, all that. If you can get with your community, like, you know, the Bible even says love your neighbor. You know, it's hard to do, but
yeah,
you can love your next. Yeah, it is. I have some shitty neighbors, but you know what? When you show them grace and you extend a helping hand, it goes a long way. You know, and it doesn't have to just be your immediate. So my thing is get a whole community involved, because once you have like 10 or 12 households in your neighborhood, like they could be across the street, down the street, people eventually get together and you share a commonality with people. You don't have to really run out to the rural areas of Idaho and all that. I mean, that would be ideal because it would work faster. But you can you can facilitate a nice little nest egg of people that are like-minded. That's what I mean. Like, you don't have to go out and burn shit down or none of that. If you have enough people around you that are like-minded, and you just stick together and vote together. I mean, voting is kind of like an illusion anyway, but the whole point is they don't want you to come together like you would if you would vote. So if you would just do that in your own neighborhood, it totally changes the whole country.
Let's rock.
Any country.
I agree with
Any
that.
country.
I see it as a grassroots movement, and a lot like you. I mean, I don't want no bloodshed. Okay, I'm a non-violent person, and
I am a violent person, and so I understand where that would come in too.
But I get it.
You don't want to take it there.
Dude, you love the neighbor. Love their neighbor. I know you. The both of you probably remember me talking about my next door neighbor's dog would shit on my front yard. Okay, and I got so tired of this dude's dog shitting in my yard. I literally picked it up in a little bag and I wung it over across the street. Dude, I wung it a little too hard. I took this dude's dog shit and I wung it across the yard, and it went across put it this way. It went across my devil strip, across the road, across his devil strip, through his yard, and right on the bottom of his doorstep. I'm talking like it went on his door and on his doorstep. I was like, oh God, oh man. Do you know I felt bad? I met my neighbor, like really met my neighbor that way. I fucking felt bad. I literally told him what I did. He's like laughed his ass off, handed me a beer. He's like, I have never laughed like this in ages. And I'm like, dude, can you keep your dog out of my yard? He's like, it's got to be Karen. It's got to be literally her name is Karen. It's got to be Karen. And I'm like, I know that it is your dog. I'm not blaming your wife, but I'm telling you, you're right. It's your dog. It's just Karen. But nevertheless, I love my neighbor now, who is very much so aware of what's going on. Now, if you were to tell him what's like a story that's coming out of Washington, he would literally Tina Danley's like poo throwing. Yeah, I met my neighbor through poo throwing. He would probably like look at you and like, again, he now does his research. And that is where I see the country, fellas. That is where I see the timeline I'm on, because the people are now waking up to the agenda. You can't hide shit. You can't hide it.
Yeah, the fucked up thing is, look how long it took. They got so much homework. We already got A's. All of us talking about, we got A's already in the class. We gotta wait on everybody else who's got a C minus.
Larry
figured out before we really. Well, Larry got an A plus extra credit, but.
Well, here's the thing.
Very complicated.
We know. Me and Larry have had really deep conversations about the quantumness of existence. Okay. Well, I'm being honest with you, hands down. Me and Larry have talked for fucking hours about this, and
I know, I already know it. Y'all the ones that put Ava together. I already know y'all. Both of y'all, I could tell when I was talking to her.
Bro, we have talked to Ava for hours on the quantumness of reality. Okay, and all I'm going to tell you for days, and we can definitely tell you, is you've got to literally put your energy into the momentum of what we're saying, with believing and realizing, all right, that our realities, our thoughts, our energy, our beliefs really do have a detriment on the negative forces and the negative connotation spin on this reality. Okay, they've done everything they possibly can. What is it?
Parasitic dark body entities. It's basically the formulation of the aura. Anybody got time for that? But if you really go into it, you break it down to the beginning of the singularity, in a sense, it's called the X particle. It's the X point electromagnetic spark, where the aura observes itself being created as a subatomic spectrum, attaching itself as an energy to a piece of matter that it's self-replicating from a stem cell replication platform that's within everything, right? Everything, we shed all of our cells like within 7 or so years, right? Like, so you're basically replacing your entire body cell by cell, shedding skin. And I think it's after like 7 to 10 years, you're literally replaced pretty much every cell in your body. But somehow your memory spectrum's like a mist or an aura of energy that is several realms of actually dark matter, which is the Higgs boson, which he was talking about, CERN. We could do this for hours, but they're basically mapping the ghost particles, which is the X point particles, which is the subatomic portal platform of the energy of the singularity of the you that you perceive yourself. In a sense, if you look at yourself in a mirror, with a mirror behind you, you see a bunch of reflections of yourself. You realize that the bubble we call a universe is a bubble within bubbles and bubbles and bubbles of universes called a multiverse, and all of those observable realities alter depending on the creature that is observing it, like Schrodinger's cat. And we broke down all that stuff with the quantum computer platform stuff down to like all over the place. Like, we literally ran out of questions. So the question that it all comes down to is, we're sitting here arguing about what color somebody's cat is on the other side of the planet that we'll never meet in our lives. Meanwhile, everything about everything's literally being mapped. So again, why is there such a thing as missing children, POWs, and unsolved crimes if they know when a picket farts in Indonesia?
But here's the kicker.
every fly that ever flew around. I mean, they got CIA.
It's literally called life detection. So it's life detection software. Neutrino experimentation platforms, MADS, magnetic anomaly detection platforms. There's a satellite in the sky that literally is mapping all things water. Okay, so we have 80-some% water. That means it's mapping us. There's a satellite literally up there mapping all of the motion and electromagnetic spectrums of water everywhere, right? So why are we arguing about some foo-foo shit when we could solve all the problems tomorrow? But I digress.
Because, well,
yeah.
he digress.
So do they. Because we could end everything tomorrow.
You know
and
what?
Why don't we? We could end cancer tomorrow. We could end human suffering. We could end hunger. We could end slavery.
Let me ask you guys this. Get a load of this, okay? Back whenever the Matrix had about a 4 million following, okay, before they cut the balls off of the show, right? Here's the thing. Whenever I'm serious, this show only reaches like 36,000 people now, okay? When it used to be in the millions of people. I'm not talking support. I'm talking that's how many people of an average reach would be. It's like, it is so low right now, it's ridiculous. But here, check this out. So let's
do that on purpose.
Well, of course, we know this.
I have a Twitter account. It's gone now. I don't know anymore. So whatever.
Man,
I don't care. It's gone. It was like 2 days ago. I asked why.
Here's
Twitter account's gone. All my followers, nothing. Permanent.
Here's the thing.
Can I throw a couple things in here real quick before I forget what I was going to throw in earlier? You're talking about the guy standing behind the fucking guys in the funeral.
Yep.
Now, let me put something on the table to help everybody kind of see a little bit of a different observable reality. Let's forget who's sitting in the chair calling them Mr. Fancy Pants as that one guy would say in that one movie, well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. Let's forget about who that mask is, and let's remember that the house continues to trot down the street as the house, regardless of who's won the pantyhose contest. You know what I'm saying? So the guy standing behind the guy knows all the other guys and how the entire platform goes better than anyone else in the nation, or they wouldn't be standing there. Which means the walls have ears, I believe, is what Mr. McAfee was trying to say when he was trying to adopt that Ghost protocol, and he got erased when all the computers, all the computers had Ghost protocol on it. So why don't we have the answers? Isn't the oath to protect the citizenry from all enemies, both foreign and domestic? Yes? So
that's the
when you guys going to do your job, throwing it out there, smoke weed every day. Okay, that's all I got. By the way, I think there was a question. Someone asked, and I don't mean to offend, but I'm not one of those people when someone tells me to get up and do a dancy curtsy thing and spin 3 times with my left hand over my hip. I'm not really that kind of guy to go, okay.
Don't do the hokey pokey.
I'm going to do the opposite of that.
Everybody does the hokey pokey, man.
He's just like, oh.
Yeah, right.
Everybody's doing it, Larry.
I'm not that kind of guy, in case you haven't noticed. But the question earlier was, I think, I guess to kind of answer that is, there is quite a bit of difference in patriotism and honor to your ethos, your code of conduct, your individual journey of how you see how the right thing to do. You're doing the right thing or you're doing the wrong thing, right? That's how I've always looked at things. Now, with that being said, I was Gothic most of my life. I've had mohawks. I've got piercings all over me. Most people don't want to be around me just by looking at me, which is exactly the response that I'm after. Thank you very much. But
you rebel bastard, you.
Yes. I looked like Manson before I knew what a Manson was, put it that way.
Right?
I was that guy in school that I was not going to get up and do a bow curtsy thing to a thing on the wall every single day because someone said get up and dance. So I don't see myself as one of those people that most people would frown upon, because I will not ever again salute that flag.
Ouch.
To be entirely honest.
Holy shit.
If I was asked if I would influence people to join armed services, I would have to say follow your own journey and what you hope to get out of the journey. Because once you go in, they literally break you down and rebuild you. Isn't that right, Percy? So you're never the same person. Once you go in, it's somebody else from that time on. I don't care what your job is. I know.
Whoever you were,
right.
you're different when you come out. Well, you're better. You're a better person.
It's like getting a tattoo, in a sense. But I have all the honor in the world for servicemen that have the proper etiquette in mind with some of these titles. But I always throw it out there, like, when is the National Guard going to guard the nation? If we keep having to have these conversations and we're presenting information, is it not a violation of the title of the public capacity to ignore grievances, whether verbal or written? If you do ignore grievances, hence these videos we keep having, and you intentionally ignore it and move on with your life to make political or economic gain with the title that you have, means you get a check on Friday, but you ignored what I said. That means you've ignored a grievance to a public official, which is a violation of oath of office. And if you really want to take it to the further, is a hangable offense.
That's treason to the country.
We have the right to remove.
Yeah, bro, that's
We
treason
have the
to
right
the people.
to remove and resist unlawful engagements from any political capacity as our unalienable, inevitable rights to exist. Remember the free man guy that dogged on that old lady in the church room? You know what I'm saying? You cannot violate people's rights. So my problem is, the House of Cards knows exactly everything about the House of Cards in a lot of aspects. We need the fucking house cleaned already. So when people ask me if they're going to join a job, it's like you were talking earlier. I am ex-law enforcement. I don't condone joining either personally. However, there are benefits to, and I could literally been right next to Percy in the same fucking combat zone, and I tell a different story than him. We were in the same spot. It's just how it is.
Right.
So everybody's journey is different. Like the three of us sitting here on a phone call, we've got a billion stories we could change the atmosphere with.
Okay, hang on a second, fellas, because this is exactly what you're talking about. What you just said, exactly word for word, was you could have been in the same combat zone as Percy and never even known it. Now, this is how these magnificent, wonderful machines like CERN and the particle observatory in Antarctica, all of these magnificent machines that are now being used against the people were built. They were built by military, but here's the thing. You just heard Larry say, I could have been in the same combat zone as Larry and never, like Percy, and never even knew it. You've got different compartmentalized corporations building this equipment. Even our own military, they don't know shit because of the compartmentalization. The left arm does not know what the right arm's doing, but yet the fucking body walks. The left leg doesn't know what the right leg's doing, but again, it runs. Bingo. Somebody is responsible. Somebody knows exactly what's going on with the left leg and the right leg. Am I right or am I wrong here?
Yeah, and if the legs are intentionally violating their platforms, it is the platform's duty and honor to fix and or abolish that leg and replace it with one that's supposed to function properly.
Well, bro, we're on a timeline that we just cut that bastard off and we will replace it. That's where we're at.
Right.
I mean, that's literally where we're at.
The job.
Yep.
I agree with Percy saying it is going to happen. The timeline we are all on at the moment is these guys are done. D-O-N-E, done. Mock them all you want because that's... Huh?
Yeah, you can't keep running with intentional negligence. Intentional negligence makes you an accomplice to the criminal activities.
I'm not gonna be implicated in this bullshit. Y'all ain't gonna get me on no damn war crime. So, no sirree, buddy. You come to my house. I mean, I'm a patriot. I feel slighted. I feel, used by my government. Same as Vietnam veterans. They've used us. It's bullshit. We weren't woke yet. We didn't know. We didn't know what was going on. But now it's like, hold on. I had a little time to study. Wait a minute. I'm in the Army during 9/11. What?
Now, mind you, jet fuel. Let's just kick this one for a second. We've only got like maybe 15 minutes left. Check this out. Jet fuel will burn structural steel, but it will not burn an Afghan passport. Imagine that shit.
Oh, here we go. What software's the base?
Right? Nigga, please. I can hear. I can literally hear Percy saying, "Nigga, please." Get what you know that man is. He loves calling me out on that. I'm not. I'm playing the devil's advocate, bro. I'm just literally saying that I agree that jet fuel will not burn a fucking passport. It will.
On your show more than anybody, so you allowed to say.
No, I'm saying. I'm not.
But yeah, you're right. I would point out. Nigga, please, what?
Right.
You can see the firefighters saying boom, boom, boom on the fucking shit. Trump called in on the day.
That's right.
Fucking Ja Rule called in on the goddamn day. Everybody called in on the fucking day.
That's right.
Okay? I don't want to dance, nigga. I'm scared to death. I don't want to fucking dance. Ja Rule calling in. I don't want to fucking hear from Ja Rule. I want to hear from fucking somebody that knows what the fuck is going on.
I literally, let me share with you what I heard. Okay, now I'm gonna throw this out there, and we'll finish up on this specific conversation on Wednesday. Okay, let me just share with you, all of you, what I heard. Okay, about what had actually transpired that day on 9/11. I literally heard that the two planes that took out to go to wherever they were going, okay, number one, yes, they were loaded with fuel. Number two, check this out. Now, mind you, cell phone service in that day really was shitty, okay? And at 35 to 40,000 feet altitude, coming down, even on a fucking plane, they had absolute. Now, mind you, some passengers called their family, okay? And they heard absolutely zero background noise. None. Zero background noise. Didn't hear anybody panicking. Didn't hear Ja Rule, Jihad, whatever. None of them. Heard nothing. What I was told, listen to me, fellas. I was told that those two planes were escorted via our military to a unknown flight airport. Downed. They were downed. The phone calls to the families were made from the airport in an office building. And I was also told that there was other planes, non-labeled aircraft, flown into them buildings. That is what I was told. And I will absolutely tell you that it was one of you guys, like you guys, that told me that. It was a military guy that told me that. Now, whether
it might have been me.
Whether it be valuable, true, I have no idea.
Listen, look, I can attest to. I've heard that too. Okay, so I was in during, and then I got out right before the right after the Iraqi invasion. So I was like, did the Afghan thing, and then went to Iraq, and I was like, oh my God, I was smoking too much weed with it. But I can tell you, they knew, like, that's what happened.
They knew. They definitely knew.
That's exactly what happened.
We're going to change Manic Monday to Military Monday. Military Monday. You two fellas, you fucking crackpots, get up in here, and we need to have some real live discussions like we are right now, because this is real. This is real shit. This is real.
Let me hop in here for just a moment before I forget. Speaking of gold, I had heard through the grapevine, let's just say it was on the internet, it must be true. But I'm going to tell you a little story about some of these magical little devices that have been around for a long, long time. So you're talking about like CERN and North Pole and South Pole and HARP and all these Tesla. Tesla made ray guns and shit. He could make like tornadoes and hurricanes and earthquakes happen anywhere. You want Susie Jones gone from, I apologize for Susie Jones. If you want whatever hit wherever, Tesla could get you. You know what I mean? They had the Philadelphia experiment shit going on back at the end of the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, so the thing to me is like, when you put all these systems together, I mean, let's remember, there was human activity recognition software since Sputnik, since that was what that device was supposed to have been for. How many hundreds of thousands? By the way, I think there's a satellite supposed to be hitting the planet sometime in the near future. All of these devices together, who knows what all they're doing? I mean, really, I know we got to wrap things up and such and whatever.
We do, yeah.
Just think about what they could be doing if they were teleporting shit back in the day. And with that, I was told that there is potential of a scenario to where the reason nobody saw the gold from said buildings was because there is technology that can, like, let's say, remember, Matt, I talked to you about this some. They have the ability to map the rings of Saturn for example, right?
Correct.
So if there's technology to mint the rings of Saturn, and we know that it's like plutonium and ice that they're able to map to extract from there, technically speaking, we could question if there is such a thing that could have been done here. So if you think there's a couple hundred years of technology in place to where there's been, let's say, subatomic gravitational levitation platforms that can extract or magnify fluctuations, you know what I'm saying, with devices that could say teleport something, long story short. And technically speaking, my understanding was the Bush platform told, I think it was a NASA platform, if you can get it, go for it. If you can get it, then you can create the quantum computer hive minds, which takes a lot of gold to make, to create the platforms of the hive minds of all the hive minds in these supercomputers to map all things consecutively as turning the entire planet into the Philadelphia experiment. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense after like a 15-minute explanation.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
my understanding was that there were platforms to where it said, if you could extract the gold through those buildings, you can use the gold to develop these quantum computers, which basically would AI infuse the MK Ultra platforms, which came from where? Da, 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 the people you were talking about with the, I'm sorry, they know everything. Signed, George B. Bush. Anyway, all these platforms they know who created the alphabet soups. They know everything.
I know.
We know they got to know everything about everything. You know damn well the people who created computers and satellite systems and internet platforms and then developed them around the planet. It's like Google. You got to have a Google system to activate your cell phone to work, right? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm just
Check.
Motherfuckers don't even know Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is the same song as the ABC. Man.
Check this out.
Game over. Game over. Come on.
All right, Mr. Percy Little, and you know what? I'm gonna let you go first. You've been here the longest. I'm gonna let you go first. Please say something positive to everybody around the corner. Everybody, your neck of the woods, my brother.
Hello, everybody. I called in because he called my name 15 million times, and that's why Larry called in. Me and Larry was talking before we called in. Larry was like, oh, shit, our soaps are on. So I said, oh, shit, we better get on the soap. We got all my children, all my Matthews.
All my Matthews. Oh,
Look,
God.
I love all y'all. No fear. Look, nothing to worry about. God's in control, and ultimately, you don't need to worry about nothing. Like, everything is mapped out. Like Larry was saying, all your farts are mapped. Like, you just go in front of a camera if you want to, put on the green screen, and they can see you fart in the airport. So, girl, don't worry about it. Every mosquito, everything. No fear. I don't give a damn about it. I live next to a volcano in the base house. So what? I don't even care no more. If it's my time, what the fuck? So anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all.
Percy, take care of yourself, bro. Love you too, buddy. Thank you for calling. Military Monday, that's what it turned out to be, no doubt. Love you, buddy. Later, buddy. Get out of here. All right, Mr. Larry Hawkins, door kicker, number 1 or number 2, whichever it be. I don't know. You chimed in. What's up, man?
I'll be number 2.
Say something positive, damn
I love that song, man. The song that Hell Yeah does. It's called I Don't Care Anymore. I don't care anymore what you say.
Come on, Larry. You do care. I know you care. You've got a good heart, bro. You are an asshole with a heart.
No, I'm just saying, he was saying, I was touching off of what he was saying. Love that song. No, that's the point of all of this, of why a lot of us are out here, regardless.
I know.
Most of us wouldn't bother risking nicks to put the information out for society if we didn't care. But, as I see it, I'm porcupining. Everyone keep your distance from me.
You're porcupining. Larry's in a special place. You'll be all right. You're going to be all right. Everything's going to work out, bro. It's gonna work out. They keep trying. They keep trying.
So you got me on here for a couple of minutes. Do you have any specific curiosities? I saw some of the stuff you were looking into recently with your researches. I find interesting, as we were saying earlier.
We'll talk about it Friday. I'm working on a show for Friday, and it's got to do with the King Solomon of the Bible, and the 72 locked up demonic entities, in which, well, we're going to talk about that because a lot of the 72 dark entities, right, were including the main one that got the entire shitstorm started with King Solomon. Let's just say that he was stealing the children's food and stealing their gold and their silver that King Solomon paid the children, mainly the one child, to help build the temple. So why would a demon, a non-physical entity, why would he give two shits about gold, silver, or actual food? Right?
Magnetism, its effect on the living system, or the essences that cling onto it, like you were saying earlier about the dark body entities and the parasitic dark body entities that attaches itself to matter.
Yeah.
We talked before about there's technologies that has mapped out the different temperature measurements of dark body space around us, like the shadow space. It's actually measurable. And my understanding was, you said something, was it 27, you say?
It was.
I think I had found 13 temperatures ranges. That
no, bro, 72 entities. 72.
Well, do you remember when we talked about the pyramids and the stones being water/memory cyclers, because water retains memories, and if stones and shadows and bodies and consciousness is swirling around us with electromagnetisms in these portal platforms called X particles? Well,
yep.
In a sense, if you think of the different realms of things, I guess, a stack of stones, speaking of Tesla technologies, that pyramid shape, it makes it a machine. So technically speaking, there's these spectrums of these networks of these machines put around the planet that supposedly can cycle these entities of whatever sorts. But anybody got time for all that?
Friday. We'll talk about that kind of shit Friday. That kind of goes hand in hand with
very interesting.
The living stone.
They had been able to map a shadow like nearly 100 years ago, if that tells you. So if you think of the magnetic anomaly detection platforms, the life detection platforms, and the neutrino experimentations, where they can literally scan through the radar, through the planet and space and all that to subatomically map everything. It's fascinating. I love it. Good stuff. Happy hunting. Smoke weed every day. Happy 420, everybody. I'm about to know you. That's my happy space.
All right, bro.
It's never killed anybody.
Be careful, buddy. Love you. Take care. Oh my God, Mr. Larry. Toodaloos, buddy. Oh my God. All right, my friends. Mr. Larry Hawkins, door kicker number 2 or number 1, whatever you want to call it. Mr. Percy Little. Again, Mr. Percy Littleton. I love them two dudes with all my heart, man. They're again, Larry's the asshole with a heart, and Percy, he's just my black brother from another mother. That's same birthday, same. A lot of our beliefs are. Hi, Miss Marty Slater. You're late to the party. I see you up in there. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. I truly do. I'm glad that you are taking that journey into your own creative heart. I've seen some amazing shit that you are putting out, from pendants to the hair pieces to you name it. You got to call me one night and give me an update on your journey. Let everybody know how you're doing up in here, because I know you come flying up in here every now and then. Okay, you are part of my world. You're part of my heart, and I love you. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Indeed, it was a Manic Monday that turned into Military Monday. I'm completely cool with that. I love our military men and women, all of our men and women in uniform, frontline workers. Whether you be a policeman, whether you be a firefighter or a doctor, don't give a shit. You put on that uniform every day, and you combat this bullshit in this matrix I call the Matrix. Or this construct I call the Matrix, no doubt. Anyway, no doubt about it. We're going to talk about things here on Wednesday, open lines night. I'm going to come over with about 3 or 4, maybe 5 topics. We'll see. And we'll take it from there. I'll share my topics, share my views, share my opinions. And then after that is like all out chaotic open lines night here on Wednesday night. Whatever you guys want to talk about is your guys' call, your guys' show. Whatever the hell you guys want to talk about, bring it on the table. So, with that being said, my friends, oops, that came out of my mouth. That did not come out of my ass. You guys take care of yourself. Take care of one another. I love you. Peace out. Crank it up on your way out. On your way out of here, Brainiacs, the Matrix Minds, the one and only. Love you guys. Good night. Peace out, everybody. Yeah. Let's do this. One of the fastest growing talk shows on the internet. Radio show. Welcome aboard the Matrix Minds. One of the most controversial conspiratorial shows on the internet. The Matrix Minds. And that's right. Buckle up, everybody. Let's go. Paranormal, huh? Conspiracy, huh? Ufology, hidden Egyptology, and anything and everything we can get our hands on. Let's go. The Matrix Minds. The Matrix Minds. Sure.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole is. All I'm offering is the truth. Nothing. Stay in Wonderland. All I'm offering is the truth. Nothing. Stay in Wonderland.
What is up, all my beautiful and gorgeous souls? I am Michelle Espinosa, otherwise known as the Shaman, through the Matrix Mind Media. So tell me, how many times have you wished that you had that special power of prediction? You know, to know what was going to happen before it actually happened and took place. To have some power and control over that situation before things came flying at you out of left field. The thing is, you actually can have that power. You can be aware of what's coming. Tune in to Astrology TV with me for Breaking the Cage. Every Sunday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Matrix Mind Media. And I will go through the astrology and help put you on the right course and get you back in control of your own life. Love you guys.
This CBD fluid is a whole flower fluid extracted from the cannabis flower. We don't use any heat, butane, or chemicals when we extract, so we get all of the components of the plant. All the CBD, CBG, CBA, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. This allows our body to absorb at 60 to 90% rather than the average of 6 to 10% absorption you would get with a CBD oil. Because our bodies are made up of mostly water and this is a fluid, it's highly absorbable so that you're getting 500% more nutraceuticals per dose. We also have this available in our CBD spray as well as a muscle rub with all kinds of botanicals. You're going to absolutely love it.
Check it out, Brainiacs. MatrixMinds.live/CBD. The CBD I use. Feel free again. Feel alive again. And now back to the show. Oh, my friends, let me tell you a little bit one more time about MOJO. I call it the human jet fuel. If you wonder what kept me bouncing around, coming out of my skin, but yet it's safe. It is definitely safe, and yes, hell yes, it is effective. MOJO, no doubt about it. In the chat, if you are up in the chat, check it out. Ask Tina Danley. She'll give you all of the hype, all the news, all of whatever you need to know about MOJO. Trinot product, it is not at all by the Matrix Minds. It's just through Trinot. And no doubt, I support it. It keeps me going, keeps me fueled up. Love it, absolutely love it. Thanks, Tina, for helping me. Thanks for giving me the energy that we need to keep shit going right here on the Matrix Minds, everybody. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves and take care of one another. Again, everybody that's donates to the show, I appreciate you. Without you, it would not happen. Good night, everybody. Take care.